transplant some tobacco plants from cell packs to like 3-inch square pots. They'll be in there for maybe 2 weeks. I'll let them develop more of a root system. Then they go out in the garden. The garden's not quite ready for them yet. It could be, but it's not because we've had too much rain and stuff. But anyway, we okay. First step in transplanting anything is to mix up the soil. This is the kind of pot and soil we use. The weird thing about it is it has absolutely no soil in it. It has peat moss, it has vermiculite, it has perlite, and all that good lights. Bud Light, I don't know. But anyway, now the thing about this, you buy it like this. This is what I like. It doesn't look like there's a lot of soil in there, but it's extremely dry, and it's very compressed. So you got to take it and bust it apart. You got to dig down and break it apart. See, it's real dry. See all that dust? Yeah, you'll be digging it out. You'll be digging that out your nose when you work with it enough. And then you put it. I like to put it in one of these because you can't. You can try potting it with it dry, but you don't. You won't like it because it's reluctant to take water when it's so dry. So I put in about as much as I think I want to use. See, it comes like this. See, that's real compressed.
Wait, I gotta get it. Oh, I see it.
Yeah. You're not narrating. But anyway. Anyway, see, it's real dry and it's compressed. So it crumbles up like that. See how dry it is?
I see it.
Half of it done blown away. Now, once I got what I want in there, hot water. Hot water. Now you don't want to get the soil so it's sopping wet so you can wring it out. But you want it so that you can work with it a little bit.
Does that have fertilizer in it?
No.
What's that smell?
It's perlite. It's peat moss.
Oh.
See, I mix it up like this. Mm-hmm. See how it's changing color? It's getting darker.
That's hot, you doing that.
No, it isn't. What I'm trying to do is get it now to where I'll get all the big chunks out. Mm-hmm. And it'll take water. You know, it's just like anything else. Sugar dissolves faster in hot water than it does in cold. So
yeah.
Now you don't want to use this hot water to water the plants in with. You'll fry the little roots. If you don't have any of these pails, you got to get some, man. These things are.
And where did you get that? Did you get that at Walmart?
Walmart, Co-op, whatever.
Yeah, you use them a lot.
In greenhouses and commercially, they use a cement mixer for this.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You're just using brute force.
And ignorance.
Okay.
See, it's no longer dry.
Right.
But it's not sopping wet. See, I can squeeze on that all day and not get a drop of water out of it.
Right.
But see, it's still
loose.
Okay.
Okay.
Now these are our tobacco plants. They've done real good. I've been real surprised. I've never fidgeted with this much. But the seeds of these are incredibly small. There's like 1/4 million of them to an ounce. They're about a really, really big one, or 2 or 3 stuck together would be about the size of a period on a printed page. So they start out small, but the Lord in His wisdom gave them a hell of a capacity for growth. Now, what we're going to do, these are in cell packs now. I'll show you what that is. They're going to go in these 3-inch pots. I got them all laid out here for you so you can see. See, these are also in flats. See? Now, what we're going to do...
Wait, I got to... Here we go.
...is separate these cell packs. Without messing up the plants.
Which could be tricky, huh? They're just so pretty.
See? And what I did absentmindedly was I put 2 cell packs together. So I have to get them out of those 2. See, now what I like to do is clean them up a little bit before I plant them.
Oh no, I hope that didn't come on film.
See, I take this, pull off the bottom leaves. I do not like leaves touching soil. That promotes rot. Sanitation is very important. Just like having little babies, you got to keep them tidy. So I'm pulling off the lower leaves, wilted leaves, because they're not useful anymore because they're being shaded. Light is energy. No light means no energy. See, and this is what I'm going to transplant.
Okay.
Now, it's easy. Take an empty pot. Put it like that. Do not pound it in like this. That's not good. It looks good, but it isn't. Take it in, put it in loosely, then I make a little place for them, like this. Then, take these, push up from the bottom, like that. See how it pushes them out a little bit? Don't squeeze. Just enough to where you can get a hold of it. See, look at those roots. Isn't that groovy?
Some people break up roots. You're not going to do that, right?
Not on these.
Okay.
Now, if this was a shrub I was planting in the yard, I'd take my knife and I'd go...
Okay.
4 sides. That's root burning. See? Now, I'm going to put him in here. You want to keep the soil level the same. Like this. Give him a little push. And then tuck him in. He's done.
Cool.
And I'm going to do that with all of these. There's 36 of them in there. And there's 36 pots. So I got one for everybody. And when we get done with that, we'll show you what to do next. Okay?
Sounds good.
Now, all of our little friends have found their way, thanks to the supreme efforts of Marcy and myself, into their new containers. Now, they look a little raggedy now. Now, the first thing you do after transplanting just about anything, unless it was pouring down rain right now and I was going to set these out in it, water. Water is our friend when we transplant. Water right after you transplant. And drown the crap out of them. Give them a big water, not a sprinkle. We make our bid. We're Baptists. We make our bid for full immersion here. They look a little raggedy, but they will straighten up. These have been grown under lights, so I don't want to introduce them to the sun all at once.
So what do you do to get them used to it? Set them out on the porch?
Yeah, we set them outside where they can get the morning or the evening sun, and then gradually work them up to it.
Okay. And you dumped the whole thing on them.
Oh yeah, I'll drown them. This does 2 things. Gives the plant water, gets rid of air spaces that might be around the roots, which causes the roots to dry out, which causes the roots to die, which causes the plant to suffer. So you eliminate that by dumping water all over them. Now I'm going to let these stay here to the end of the day. Now it's best to do this not too late in the day, because you want the excess water that's on the plants to dry up, because you don't want them going into nighttime wet, because that spreads fungus and stuff. And these are our little tobacco plants. We're new at this. We ain't grown tobacco before. But remember, tobacco is a vegetable, and it is gluten-free, so it must be some health benefits involved.
Never heard anybody putting it in a salad, but I don't know. You never know.
You don't put it in a salad. You can put it in your mouth, but don't swallow it. But anyway, we're going to see how it does, and then later we get to learn all about drying it out and curing it and getting it ready to do whatever it is you do with tobacco. You can make chewing tobacco out of it, pipe tobacco, cigarette tobacco. Some people just like to hang it up so that they look like they're proletariat and bohemian, having stuff like that around their house. But we're going to try it, and I'm sure there might be some government bureaucrat that disagrees with me doing this, but that's too bad. Anyway, think nice thoughts, and God bless.